Alright guys, working on the old crane truck today here. The transmission, ever since we've had this thing, has been kind of, it's been a kind of iffy kind of deal. So we're gonna go ahead and the other day I was we're gonna go ahead and pull it out. But anyways, the other day I was driving it, and I stopped at a red light there, and then flipped down the low side, and then I took off and went to the high side. And then whenever I flipped it to the high, after I took off and started flipping to the high side, every time I would let off on the clutch on the high side, it would just grind. It would just whee, whee, every single damn time. So I don't know, something in between there got hung up into the gear or what. So I told Dad and them, I said, if you want to, I said, we can either get another transmission, or I said, I can pull this one apart and see exactly what's going on with that there. And, they was like, well, it's got 12,000 hours on it. I mean, we could re-bearing it and do all that there, but I was like, it's easier just to get a Weller. Just get a Weller reman, because they go through theirs anyways, and we'll get some kind of warranty with it. And plus, by the time I pull this apart and see about the bearings and all that there, I get this out today, they'll have another transmission here first thing in the morning, and I can go and get it done, and I ain't gonna worry about too much downtime. By the time I pull that apart and do all that there, is like I said before, try to get as much done as I can on this here, because I got another machine that's broke down, and I got to go there here after a while and mess around on that. So with that being said, guys, I just always take the fuel tank off on the driver's side here. It's either take the fuel tank off. I got this one air tank here. I'll probably have to wind up taking this one air tank here off as well, just to kind of get it up and out of my way, and I don't have to mess with it. We'll just take that one little fitting right there off, and take the tank off. I don't think it's got, but I think it's only got one fitting here and one fitting back there. We'll go ahead and take that off, and just to get it out of the way. And I'm sure it's probably got a shit ton of water in there. The hardest part on these right here is this big ass pump on this one here. I don't know if you guys can see it that good or not, but this is a hellacious pump for this crane. And I'm going to I'll take the exhaust off too. I'll take it off right there, because it's got a hell of an exhaust leak anyways, because somebody half-ass put the exhaust on there. So I'm gonna fix it the right way, and then I ain't gotta, it'll be right, and I ain't gotta mess with fucking smelling oil in there. And you can see here, guys, somebody's patched the crane floor up before in this. I was telling them, we got a really good cab on International back there in the back, and we might take in this, it's rusty right there. We might take in this fall or this winter and get the other cab and get it gutted and get it painted, and then probably put all this stuff here inside there. But as long as all of them's made exactly just like that there, the majority of them are, as long as the floor is good. And but it's an air brakes cab too, so all the valves and everything. But it'll be a little bit to pull this one on and put the other one on there, just because the other one, other cab, it don't have as many switches like this one here does. So, and all the gig, I'll take all the cluster, all the wiring and all that stuff out of this one, put it straight in that one there. All the interior in this one, but the other interior is really good in the other one. So I'll quit rambling on about that there. I need to get the jack. See, I'm on plywood here, guys, because I still ain't got no concrete in the shop yet. Still saving my money. We'll eventually get it. But anyways, got some lines here. Get them out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and pull the pump off. And I'm going to get my jack up underneath of it. Get the pump, pull it out of the way. I'm hoping that I might have to take this one little line here off, because where it's at, I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping I can just set this pump here down like the other ones. I can just kind of set it down on the ground with the jack, and I can just slide it over there or out of the way and get it as far out of the way as I need to, because I'm just going to bring the transmission, guys. I'm going to bring the transmission straight out through here. That's why, like I said, I take the fuel tank off. Just somebody put a boat or something here. I don't know what happened there, but that's kind of jury-rigged there. I don't know why the boat's just, some people, I don't know the way they do shit. But this has got a cooler on it, but the cooler on this one's back there. It's not in the front like, all the newer trucks are. This one don't have a cooler on it. This one don't have a cooler on it. Like the new ones. The new ones, they got coolant coming to them. This one right here, it's just got the gear oil comes through here, and there's a cooler back there, and it goes right through that cooler. That's all this one here's got. Once I get the pump off and lay it down, what I'll probably wind up doing is I'll probably take and start draining all the fluid out of the transmission. And while that's draining, I'll go ahead and take the dry shaft off the back as well. And I got a bunch of zip ties underneath here I got to cut, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the tank off here first. And once I get the tank here off, I'll start it back up whenever I'm taking the pump off. Okay guys, sorry I didn't, sorry I was trying to take and, trying to get as much done on this thing as I can. I got the fluids draining on both of these here now. I done took, like I said, the tank off, the exhaust, all that's gone. The shifter top, I got the shifter top off of it. This dry shaft's out, and it took that dry shaft just because the yoke on that dry shaft there was kind of loose, and I want to get that tightened up. But for now, what I'm going to do now is I'm just letting that over there drain out. But I'll tell you guys, this thing didn't, the majority of that oil is coming out of that pump over there. That's where the majority of the oil is coming out of that pump over there. This is coming out right here. But what I'm going to do is finish letting all that draining. I got this piece here to take, and I got to take this here off now and get it. I had to get an 1.5 inches because it's trying to spin on me. And get laid up in here. These two lines here are just coolant lines. They go back here to the crane, which I don't know why. I mean, I guess if it was super cold outside, you know, you could do that there. But I don't never in the wintertime, I don't never take and use the heat back here. I don't know, I just sit there. I don't know, it seems like to me it gets that cold, so that's why I don't worry about it too terribly much. Trying to get these here broke free. There we go. Just had to hold it there for a second. These here go back here to that cooler like I was telling you. I'm just trying to get all this here where I can drain that, and then when I get here in a little bit, which I knew that was probably going to spin on this one too. That's what the last one did. Just like that. Hold it here for a second. But I tell you what, guys, this thing I bet this thing didn't have a gallon of oil in that transmission. And I'm telling you guys, I could have swore when we got this thing back home that when I did a service on this thing, I checked everything over on this crane. I could have swore that I did, but you know, I could be wrong. You know, there's a lot of stuff to keep up with, you know, just being one damn guy. And these air lines here, I'm probably going to pick them up there and put them up into there. Get my barrel situated around here. As the wind here's trying to blow it now. But I'll let this here drain, and then I can start probably taking that off of there, but I think that's a different size, right? Yeah, they're a different size. That's a 3/4. They're probably about, no, they're probably 5/8. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start taking these bolts and stuff out. I should have been a whole lot farther than what I am, but I had a dang service run I had to go on, so that put me behind. I might have to get in there and hit the gears maybe a little bit. Usually they'll turn a whole lot easier than this, but about to get it. Let's keep taking these here out. Keep going on around with it here. I'll tell you what though, guys, the gears and everything up in here look in really good shape. I was surprised. I was really surprised it was that clean, as much grinding as it was doing. Ain't no clutch left in it, that's for sure. Damn thing's about to turn to dust. I might have to go up there and put a wrench on the crank up there. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe. And nothing you can do to it. I was thinking about it, I could have left it in gear
And I could have left it in gear and just used the damn crank, or used to put a pry bar back here on the whatchamacallit, the damn where the yoke is. There we go. Get these here out, and then I can start pulling the bell housing bolts and stuff out. There we go. Just keep spinning around. I'm gonna keep spinning on around here, guys, and I'll finish getting all the bolts out. And once I get all the bolts out, I'll come back to it when we'll start taking the bell housing bolts and stuff like that. They're out, and then I'm gonna take and go get the transmission jack, get it up in here, and see if we can't get this here out, and then get the clutch and stuff out of it today as well. And then maybe, like I said, I might pull this back section off if I get time and see what's going on in the back side of this transmission. I'm close to it, but I'll have to get that one the ratchet. There's that one there. Let's see this ratchet. Get both these with the ratchet on, we'll see. I know these damn ratchets are hot. Sitting in that fucking sun. I would have been done, but I mean, I would have done had it out, but I had to wind up, like I said, going on that service run, and that kind of put me behind there for sure. That's alright though, it's just part of the game. Said there to hell, she ain't making nothing. And I'm gonna keep going around here, guys, and I'll get this. I'll get the one off the back here, and we'll get right back at it. I got it sitting up there, pretty much where I wanted it. I got a ratchet strap on it. Okay. Well, that made it twist a little bit. Okay. Might have to wind up when I put it back in there. I might have to, you know, twist it a little bit, maybe. That's what them right there's for, to turn it left and right and this way and that way. So let's see now if I can get it pulled out here. Just a tad bit. Maybe not that much. Just like it right there.
definitely fell down. There we go. There it goes. That's the only thing bad about them. And they're kind of going downhill like that. Is that they don't always want to roll exactly back how you want them to. That's why sometimes you gotta turn these wheels here by hand. It's a pretty high frame. Let's see if I can do like I did that last one. See that? Just needs to come on back some more. Don't need to tighten them up just a little bit. There we go. See if that does anything. Oh, let's try it right there. Jar shit, it'll go over there. It's out of the way. I just want to make sure all the airline and stuff, guys, are out of the way. Check up here on the top side. Okay, these are out of the way. Get these zip ties here cut out of the way, guys. Oh, just see all that dust fall there from that old fucking shitty clutch. Phew. Trying to get y'all set up in here. If I can get this damn thing. Tell my wife I said I gotta get. Still I'm trying to get a fucking magnet. Can't find nothing. Okay, guys. Right here, I was pulling the lines off the top of the transmission there. I don't know what happened to the audio there. But anyways, I'm just checking everything out and moving it around here. I had to pull it back a little bit more there so I could get the transmission away from the bell housing there. And as you can see there, like I said, it's kind of close to the spring, but you can see, guys, this is exactly why I take the fuel tank out. For one, it makes it easier to get it in there, and then for two, you can slide the transmission out. I wouldn't know any other way that you could get that thing out without pulling the fuel tank off, or pull the cab or whatever. I mean, I guess you could slide it all the way back, but you'd have to take the carrier bearing out and all that there. So I just usually just take the fuel tank, and this is why. But here I am lowering it down. I didn't realize that my ratchet strap was so close to the finger, and I wound up bending it. But here I am, just checking out, make sure nothing's, you always want to make sure nothing's hanging up there and stuff. And this thing was just ungodly oily. And I mean, the crazy thing about it is that the truck never did leak any oil on the ground or anything, but that thing was greasy as hell. And I had these couple lines here. As you can see, these lines are in the way. Like I said, I should have took a bungee cord or something and tied them up there, but I didn't. But we just about got it here. As you can see, I'm jacking it back up here now, just so I can take and fix my ratchet strap there. You can see there I broke it, but it's fine. It's just a cheap old ratchet strap. It shouldn't hurt nothing. And then here I am letting it back down, and I'm going to start pulling it the rest of the way out. And it just makes it pain. The plywood here is not the problem. What the problem is the plywood was kind of leaning downhill a little bit to one side. See how you can see there how it's starting to roll back the other way there. And that was the thing that was kind of really getting me. That was the thing that was kind of really getting me, was it was kind of going downhill a little bit. And here I am just double checking to make sure there ain't no lines or nothing that's touching nothing. Always, pretty sure I always get everything undone, but I always want to make sure, because I don't want to break nothing, because anything I break, that's something I got to buy, and that just costs money out of my pocket as far as the job. And as far as a mechanic, a lot of us don't make as much money as a lot of people think. A lot of people think, oh, hell, mechanics, they make a lot of money, but really for all the hard physical labor you got to do, you don't really make that much money. And here, like I said, these hydraulic lines here, they're just hanging down. Out of the way, so you just kind of push him out of the way there and just get the transmission there
you know, get it free there to where you can get it the rest of the way out. And as soon as I get it out here, you'll see me start looking at the front of the clutch. The center of this clutch is pretty much disintegrated, in all honesty. There's not really much. That's what I'm looking at here now, the center of that thing. The clutch still had a lot of wear on the clutch pads itself, you know, but the center of the clutch was that there, and the springs were just absolutely pretty much gone. They were all broken and stuff. You really can't see it in this picture here, but here I am, you know, just pulling it the rest of the way out there and getting it to where I want to get it at. Once I got it so far out, I was able to take and pick the transmission there up and stuff, but here I am just moving these lines here out of the way and things, getting them all done. So, like I said, I'll take and get this, I'll get it the rest of the way here, pulled out here and get it out of the way, and then once I do that there, I'll take and I'll show you what this clutch looks like.
Alright guys, so I got her all the way out here now, and I was showing y'all that there, and my GoPro got too hot where it was sitting in the sun, but as you can see it here now. I'll go ahead and pull this off because I'm going to pull the clutch off. Anyways, damn, I about cut my finger off right there. But you can see there, guys, look how sharp that is. I can't believe, you know, that really did a number on that damn thing. And the clutch don't really look too terribly bad. That thing did cut me, guys. Damn clutch. God damn, cut my damn finger. But yeah, you can see there, got our all tore apart. I look down inside there, and I'm telling you guys, everything looks really, really, really good in there. Gotta get this sensor here out and smell little air lines and different things off of there. The flywheel, it don't look too bad. I'll probably go ahead and start getting that flywheel out here in a minute and get that done. This here's the other gear. I don't know if I showed you all that or not, but it's kind of chewed up on the end right here. It's not, you know, that's just normal wear on there. I might change it. I don't know. I'll see what they say. Bearing seems to be pretty good and tight, but I do have to get this down here has to come apart on that because it is it's pretty tore up. Oh, let me go ahead and get these sockets here, and I'll go ahead and get my light, and we'll get up in here and start pulling this flywheel here out. See if we can get it out here. I guess I'll start picking the tools here up. It's getting pretty damn late in the day. I know that. Okay, I'm going over here. Well, that's definitely not the right size. Let me see if I can reach over here and get the right size. I did put Loctite on. Oh, went right in there. Why is this one going in? But that one there acts like it ain't. See here now. See this one. There we go. Now we got the right one. Go tomorrow and get this resurfaced, get me a new clutch, get that all fixed. And while I was probably going to be waiting on parts. more than likely. Get my pry bar. And then I might set that transmission up on its end, guys. And I might try to pull that back off and see what I can come up with. See if there's anything I can do. But here's all kinds of metal, guys. That could be from that clutch brake. Might have to get my big hand. I don't know if this one will do it or not. There it went. There it goes. There we go. So I got it out now. Man, that flywheel don't look too good. Kind of chewed it up there a little bit. Hang on, son. Kind of chewed it up a little bit. Don't look terribly. Don't look too bad. Don't look too bad. They might be able to turn that. They might be able to turn that gear around. I don't know. We'll see what they say anyways. But the rear main seal and the structure and everything looks good. We'll get all that dust and everything cleaned out. What's that starter? I'll tell you what, too. That could be another thing, too. Is that that damn starter looked like me. The starter was kind of loose. Here, we'll let's get that. Let's see this bar here. Get this bar here, and we'll be able to see if it's loose or not. Yeah, that starter, guys. Look at that starter moving right there where it's loose. So we gotta get that tightened up. I'll roll this flywheel here out. I'll clean all this housing up. Get all that stuff there out. Like I said, there's just dirt all in there. We'll get all that cleaned out and check the starter bolts and all that stuff there. And get all my tools here picked up. That throw-out bearing right there, it's seen way better days. That's as much dry as a bone. So, alrighty guys, well, once I get in the shop here, get the transmission off the jack, get in the shop, I'll take and try to get that. I'll start videoing me pulling that back structure off. If I do, I'll just kind of see what they want to do on that there. But I do got to get this pump tore apart, because on this pump, I have to take and I got to get that shaft off her and call them anyway, see if I can get the shaft. If I can't get the shaft, then I'm going to have to buy a whole new pump. And kind of ain't looking forward to doing that, but that's just part of it. So, alright guys, well, let me get this flywheel and put it over there and get it tomorrow, get it resurfaced, and see about pulling this clutch apart. If I get a chance, I'll pull the clutch apart and show you what's on the inside and look at the clutch brake and all that.